Welcome back to 1 Million Pumpkins Ranch for more public displays of homesteading. And I'm out here today using up the very last bit of my phone. I am expecting a new phone on Tuesday. But anyways, I'm spending it with you so you can see the lambs outside of the corral. Of course, they all decide to go far away from me. I'm sitting comfortably. I'm sitting comfortably with this cat in my lap. So I'm going to have to get up and move for this to be worth anything. Ready for that, Huey? You want to move? All right, let me pick up. Okay, Huey, let's get you down off my lap. Going to relocate my chair so that we can just watch the lambs play together. I was hoping that they would at least finish their dinner. It's a lot of hay on the ground out here. But the cool thing about putting the hay on the ground is that they'll eat and poop there, and I won't have to do the work of spreading the manure. There they all are. And of course, Pamplemousse has to come and say hi. Hi, Pamplemousse. Mrs. Robinson has to go and check the poultry feeders. Looks like Evie is nursing Miracle and Blondie over there. There's Heather's and their Surprise. Their babies are all mixed together. That spotted lamb in the back is the new bottle baby. She's doing really well. Good boy. What a good dog. That's Amarok, the Great Pyrenees mix. It's the sofa that sits on you. I have my cat and my sofa. Today's also kind of a cool day because I let 6 of the grow out rabbits hop at large in the garden. That's kind of a lot of excitement over there. I'm feeling lazy. I don't want to walk around. It was a long day today. A beautiful long day. I picked about 3 pounds of lettuce, weeded that lettuce patch, and that opened up gaps, and I planted chili peppers in the gaps. I'm shooting straight in the sun. They're all over by the poultry feeders. There's Taylor with her twins. Mixing it up with the poultry. This is their time. They go ranging far and wide as the evening cools. Come on, sheeps, come back over by me. I can hear the rooster making warning noises. Oh, mixing it up with turkeys. So that is a flock of 24 ewes, lambs, and yearling ewes. 8 mamas, 13 lambs, and two yearling ewes, and 1 ewe that we're going to cull. They're all eager to stick their heads through the garden fence. The previous times I've been inside the garden and I've thrown grass and alfalfa cuttings and whatnot over. Here come the gangsters. Tallulah, Microbe. Sometimes Two Shoes still lets the little baby nurse off of her if she's discreet. I'm filming like around my shoulder. Let me turn my chair around. Sorry to be a lazy streamer. A lazy lamb streamer. There we go. It's always fun to see the interspecies interactions. Hi, Pample. Hi, Deco. Nice to see you here. Welcome to 1 Million Pumpkins Ranch. So this is an off-grid homestead. We've been here for 4 years. I don't know why they're getting all excited about going up there. Orange Juice likes to run. They do that prancing thing. I call that thunder prancing. There's Surprise with Dawn. Dawn is big. That is a fine ewe lamb right there. I think she's the female pick of the litter this time around. A little playtime for Orange Juice and Escapade. Boop. Just a little boop. Hey Marie, how you doing? There's Heather's and her little guy, Slater. And I think he's the pick of the black belly ram lambs. I'm hoping somebody will buy him to carry on Petroglyph's line. Let's see what's on the other side of me here. Turkeys are eating the sheep dinner. I have to rotate my chair again. Yeah, I managed to get, hi Kathy, I managed to get like 40% onto it. Oh, look at her play. I don't know if I'll be able to charge my phone again after this session. And it uses up the battery faster than normal. The battery is swollen and it's actually popped the phone's exterior off. Like first the case, the button pusher thingies, the little rubber button pushers stopped working because I took it off and I noticed the actual case of the phone itself is cracked because, oh no, my little baby fell down. But look, she gets right back up again. She's doing so well. Anyways, when I took off the cover, I saw that my phone is basically slow motion exploding. Living along with that phone life, right, Kathy? I'm glad to see the sheep out grazing. I'm a real life shepherd. Yeehaw. This is one of the best parts of shepherding, is just when it's calm and peaceful like this. Such a beautiful day and beautiful evening. I didn't see a lot of airplane poop in the sky today, so I think most of this is natural. We might even get a rainstorm. We might get a rainstorm on Monday. Oh, they see our son carrying a bucket, and they think it's for them, but it's not. The bucket is actually full of chicken and turkey babies coming in from their exercise pen. Here they all come back. Hi, Pamplemousse. Oh, I'm glad your skies have been clean too, Kathy. So, like, whereabouts in New Mexico are you? We are just 6 miles from the state border. That way. The nearest town in New Mexico to us is Clamato. Not Clamato. Yuck. I don't like Clamato. Do you like to drink Clamato? Anyways, the town is Quamato. And I think the next town is Socorro after that, on the New Mexico side of things. Our nearest Arizona town, of course, is St. John's. So I wanted to let the Ramlandians out today, but I just couldn't work out the logistics. They'll come out sometime tomorrow. There's Microbe. Sounds like maybe Amrock got into something he shouldn't have. Heard somebody get a scolding. Now over here, Mrs. Robinson and her baby, they're sharing the sheep dinner with these chickens. One of the Weathers over there, Hokey, he just cries for his mama day in, day out, even though he's a whole year old. And he has his little bachelor crew to hang out with. He's a mama's boy. Two shoes with her twins. Hi, Hooey. That's my burly barn cat, Big Daddy Hooey. It's back on my lap. I'm gonna mute it. I have to cough. Excuse me. So what's going on for everybody on your holiday weekend? This weekend, the guys are putting some finishing touches on our trailer. They had to basically rebuild it. It was just built so flimsy, and we were hauling water with it for 3.5 years, and it couldn't handle it. So they rebuilt it with new steel, and so that project is almost done. Come on, leave the rabbits. He knows what he's doing. Come on. Good boy. He actually listens pretty well for a Pyrenees mix. Yeah, and then tomorrow is going to be freezer camp day for the oldest grow out rabbits. And we thank God for that blessing to fill our freezer. We eat rabbit multiple times a week. What else? I'm finishing planting out the rest of my tomatoes and peppers as well. This little guy is just the cutest. Mrs. Robinson makes nice babies. Oh, well, hello, Pamplemousse. Bah. Go eat your hay, girls. Take your babies over there and eat hay. Why are they going inside? There's nothing in there. They're confused. This is not the usual routine. Yep, there's 13 lambs in this mix. Bah! It's a callback. All the girls say bah. All the boys say bah. At least Taylor knows where the food is. Kathy asks if this is the end of lambing season. Yes, indeed. I'm so relieved. All 8 mamas had live births. No losses after all, even though I gave you guys a false report. That one lived, and we named him Miracle. I see the little bottle baby going with twos in the other direction. I love when they prance. They're so funny. Thank you. I agree. It is wonderful news. There they go. These 2 are yearlings. Oh, they get confused about how to get in and out. The lambs haven't figured it out. And everybody's thinking that they're going to get fed inside there because that's what usually happens. Not today, though. So Kathy's asking about docking of tails, and that happens with wool sheep because the wool will mat and actually kind of like felt together and close the tail hole. So they cut the tail off so that that does not happen. These are hair sheep, so you can tell, look, she's shedding. Hair sheep do not need to be sheared. They shed every year. And so they don't grow thick wool. They just grow this winter coat. And so their tails do not need to be docked. That's one of the bonuses of hair sheep. Plus, the wool market is basically non-existent since synthetics have taken over. People are actually using beautiful merino wool as compost, like as a mulch. That's the only way the sheep farmers can recoup anything from the annual shearings. They have to shear them every single year. It's a very skilled occupation that's almost non-existent anymore. But yeah, also the government used to subsidize the wool farming. And then I want to say in the 90s, they stopped. And it just dropped the floor out of American sheep farming. And that's why we import 7 million sheep from other countries for meat into our country every year. So I have, 13 that you don't need to import. Oh, Kathy, I didn't know that. Kathy's in-laws used to be sheep ranchers, and lambing and shearing season was a whole process. Now there is no market. Very sad. I agree. I think that there are some people that are trying to recreate kind of a guild clothing niche situation where there's a market for American wool. It's hard though. I was listening to another talk and they said that um, the wool combing factories have shut down because when that happened, they could not stay afloat. So there's not even a place to send your fleeces to. It was just a system collapse. And wool is so much better for us than polyester and whatever. I read somewhere that they're now finding that you get microplastics from your yoga pants, ladies. Hopefully, no microplastics from your fleece. There's just microplastics in everything now, like we're half plastic. So, the little bottle baby there. Where's my finger? Where's my finger? There it is. That's the bottle baby. And she spends time with her brother that we call Chocolate and their mom, Bonnie, but Bonnie won't nurse her. Sometimes the bottle baby grabs a teat from behind. She's a little opportunistic that way. But we definitely bottle feed her every 2 hours. Kathy doesn't wear yoga pants. Yeah, the article said that it's even worse for women wearing all these athleisure outfits, all the stretch fabrics, because we have more estrogen receptors. So the microplastics disrupt our endocrines. There's just a million ways to get poisoned in this modern day. Pretty sad. Baby! Hi, little baby. It's a little bit sad sometimes to see a solo lamb. She's a lot more cheerful than she was before. Why did the mom reject her? Not sure. There's a couple different options for why. I don't think my sheep were getting enough selenium in their mineral. They got their Purina mixed mineral, but they would eat it, and I don't think it has enough selenium. So sometimes an absence of selenium will cause the hip joints to be flopsy. So that little baby was born with flopsy limbs, whereas her brother Chocolate was robust and much larger. And I just think sometimes the moms are like, you're a liability. I'll just pay attention to my favorite. So she just played favoritism. So I bought a selenium and other nutrient drench. A drench is just a liquid medicine or supplement that you give by mouth. So no further issues. Last year we had a terrible time. I didn't even realize how important the mineral was, and we had a lot of flopsy frog-legged lambs, and we lost several. Several had to actually be euthanized. That's why I got so catastrophic about the situation with Miracle the lamb. I was just, it's hopeless. But it wasn't hopeless, and nothing is hopeless, even microplastics in your pants. We have options, and we also have Many blessings to count. Baby! I recognize her little ba. Baby! There's Miracle the lamb nursing, and his brother. I've just been calling his brother Blondie. I know that's kind of a girly name, but Blondie's probably going to get castrated anyway. Kathy says, it sure is beautiful out there. I love your view. Sounds like you're learning more every year, and next year will be even better. That's the goal. I have never handled sheep before April of 2022, so this is all new to me. Thanks so much for joining us, Kathy. Really appreciated having a conversation with you. I think I'm going to give that little baby the rest of her bottle. Okay, baby? Ah. Come over here and eat, sheep. Bah. Bah. Eat the hay. Good sheeps. Baby. Come here, little baby. Not for you, Pamplemousse. Baby. Hi from Brazil. Welcome. Welcome from northern Arizona. Come here, baby. They walk where I walk, so. And Pamplemousse gets under my feet all the time because she is last year's bottle baby. I just gotta run up and grab her. Come here, baby. Come here, sweetheart. Yes, I have your Milky. I have your Milky. Here you go. There you go. That's a good little baby. Short attention spanners. Amarok, out. Out. Good dog. There's not for you, Pamplemousse. Is it all gone? Yeah, baby, it's all gone. Good job. Good job, tiny lamb. Oh, what a good girl. Here comes orange juice again. She cracks me up. All right, folks, I'm about to run out of battery, and that probably means, it's touch or go whether I can charge this broken phone. And so if I can, I'll see you again soon. And if I cannot, I won't see you again until Wednesday at the earliest when I get a new phone. Okay? I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Thanks so much for joining me here at the homestead. Consider hitting that like button. Click subscribe and ring the notification bell if you care to be notified for future lives. It's always very random for me, never on a schedule. I do post shorts, like maybe one a day, so sign up.